Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Vanita.
Episode 2.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
I guess so. Are you?
Nope.
Let's do it.
All right. So, we wrote down some ideas for future podcasts. Do you want to read some of your list ideas?
I had written down talking about our weddings and different stories and how we decorated them and what we were doing at the time we were like planning our weddings, where we were in life and stuff like that.
Like that.
I had an idea to talk about what life is like when people in the household have different types and levels of neurodivergencies, what that looks
Ooh.
like, how to manage that.
I like that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right now.
Well, the night of our podcast, I was up all night. I could not fall asleep because all of a sudden all these ideas are running through my head, and I'm like, oh, and we could talk about this, and oh, I can talk about that, and we should do this. But then I felt like, no, I did. No, I didn't write them down, but I think I remember. I do have quite a bunch from just my nursing experience, but I feel like that needs to come a little bit later.
Okay.
Some of my passions with that for people who are here for the sister thing. But as a conversation in the future, I would like to do like a little segment on misinformation in general and how frustrating that can be and how to navigate information. Just the media, they really like to get your attention, and they do pretty much anything to draw your attention to something, and and a lot of times facts aren't checked. So I kind of want to just go over how we can protect ourselves from misinformation.
That's important.
I also had down husbands on here that we could talk about how we met and our, I guess, weddings too. It's just all things husbands. I like that. I thought it'd be fun to look at old pictures and talk about what we were doing, kind of like your idea with the wedding, what we were doing in that time frame, but only with like old pictures.
That'd be fun. Like revisit certain times in history based off the picture.
And then each of our perspectives on it. And then we could actually try to post the picture as we're talking about it so that you guys can see it too. Redmond said that he would help me do some of the editing, so I'm pretty excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody's so supportive of us. I love it.
They are. I know. We have great family. We do. The whole concept of being heard and how hard it is these days to be heard. Like everyone seems so busy plugged in, and so maybe that's why I'm decided this podcast would be fun. I'm like, you're going to hear me, darn it.
Have something to say and you're going to listen.
Whether or not you have to plug in to hear me or not. But just how hard it is to be heard these days. Like you're in a conversation and then all of a sudden you realize the person you're talking to is on their phone.
Yep.
I'm just as guilty. Like Scott and I
am too.
Definitely are like, no, you're on your phone. No, you're on your phone. No, you were on your phone first. So that would be a nice little, I don't know, thing to talk about. Music, I feel like that one can be broken down in so many different like subcategories.
I feel like we could talk about that forever.
Me too. Like all the different concerts we've been to, all the different like plays that we've been in, or all the different plays we've seen.
Things we've put together.
Yeah. Instruments that we've played, bands we've been in.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot that could go
Places
there.
you've performed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people that we played with. Yeah, all that.
Fun.
I thought we could talk about autoimmune disorders since that runs in our family.
For sure.
I thought we could talk about addiction, all the ugly faces of it, the healthy things, the unhealthy things that it yield its face along with that. Stigmas 100%. The whole feeling lazy as a mom, wife, daughter, all our roles, like just kind of what is lazy and are we actually lazy or are we just burned out and tired?
Yeah, and super hard on ourselves.
Yeah, there's like a lot of mom guilt and wife guilt and like what is that? Is it just normal to
I don't know.
have those feelings? So yeah. So, which one out of those do you feel like we could talk about today?
Oh no, you're putting me on the spot.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know, Vanita. You can't do that to me.
Well, we could talk about all the different concerts we've gone to, music concerts.
Okay.
If you want. My very, very first concert I went to was at the Puyallup Fairgrounds. I remember that was the first time I had a fair burger with the grilled onions.
Ooh, yummy.
Mm-hmm. And it broke my heart.
Uh-oh.
My achy, breaky heart.
You saw Billy Ray?
I did. I saw Billy Ray. Which is funny because a lot of the concerts I've been to have been country singers, but there was only a very small, short segment in my life that I actually listened to country music.
That is funny.
So it looks like I'm a huge fan, which I'm not really.
I'm also not a huge country fan, but I do really love certain country artists. And my first concert was Garth Brooks.
Oh, that was. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. At the Key Arena.
So I have that on my list too. So did we go together? We must have.
I think so.
Did he tour with Shania Twain?
Trisha Yearwood came out.
Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah.
And they ended up getting married?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Trisha Yearwood.
I don't know if that was pre or post scandal.
Maybe like it was.
Maybe that
the
was
beginning
during.
Of the scandal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That, I have to say, he was an excellent performer. Like,
he was.
I was looking at all my bands that I've gone and seen, and his was one of the tops as far as performing. He had so much energy. He was like running on the stage, and the entire time, like he did not wear out or go flat at any time. He was just like, it was impressive.
Do you remember how old you were? I feel like I was probably around 10. Maybe.
No, you had to be younger.
Younger?
Yeah.
Certain people were still married that aren't now. So
okay.
I to figure out where things were.
Yeah. Was it I wasn't married to Scott yet though. Was I dating? Yeah. We both went, but we didn't know.
Maybe I was like 9.
We didn't know we liked each other yet, I think.
Oh. Well then maybe I was like 8 or 7.
Because I feel like it was pre us. But he still came in the group. So how old does that make me? Such a baby. Maybe 13.
Oh my goodness.
If I was 13?
Yeah. We're 7. I didn't realize I was so young at that concert.
Dang, girl.
Wow. And I was like, whoa, that was amazing.
Yeah.
It blew me away. And I loved him. Like, some subtle foreshadowing here. I loved the song Friends in Low Places, like since I was a little tiny baby girl. And there was a cassette tape of me somewhere that I had it recorded on when I was like before the concert, so I was probably like 8 or something.
I cannot wait to hear this.
I don't have it anymore.
Oh, man.
I know. It's been lost a long time. Mm-hmm. But it was cute. But yeah, I loved Garth Brooks, but I didn't like many other country artists. And then I saw Garth Brooks again, tapi about 6 or 7 years ago, and he was still just like amazing.
I think I saw him again in high school, but he was Chris Gaines.
You saw him as Chris Gaines?
I don't know. I feel like I did.
Wow.
I know I did an article on it in the newspaper.
Really?
The high school newspaper. So I feel like I did see him, but gosh, I don't actually remember that concert.
Do you have a copy of that?
The paper?
Yeah.
I probably do.
That'd be fun.
I do. I have my little stash of
Chris Gaines.
The Hornet.
Did you know that there's a theory, a conspiracy theory, but you know what?
No.
Aren't all theories conspiracy theories before they're proven? Just saying.
Could be.
But anyway. There's a theory that Garth Brooks is actually this massive serial killer.
Really?
Because, like, apparently after a whole bunch of shows, there ends up being, like, women missing or murdered.
What?
Yeah. I haven't done a deep dive on it, but...
That makes
and they're like, look at him, he's got the sociopath eyes. Like, just look at him, he's crazy.
I mean, he might be, but I don't know if he's serial killer crazy.
I don't know.
Is he like Dave Matthews, who has so many songs that have a number and it's supposed to represent how many women he's been with?
Oh my goodness. I didn't hear that one. I think about that a lot. Like, what do people slip into their music?
Yeah.
Well, then there's that whole...
And how would you feel if you were like number 110? Like,
ew, yeah.
That's
not flattering.
No, it's not a special thing.
No.
Anyway, that took a turn.
Anyway, I did. Yeah.
Did not mean to do all that. But that is also another concert that I've been to quite a few times is Dave Matthews. And I've also seen, so Dave Matthews Band at the Gorge. And then I've seen him in Seattle with Tim Reynolds. And the Head and the Heart opened for them at one of their benefit concerts.
Cool.
Before the Head and the Heart was even a thing. And I like posted that night, like, this is like the head and the heart and the foot or something like that. And then ironically we got to know them.
Yeah, literally.
Hockey, so that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
Let's see. So back to the country. We saw. Did you go to Leanne Rimes and Brian White?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
That would have been cool though.
That was like an outdoor somewhere in Seattle, like one of the Marymore Park. I don't know. I'm just throwing out words.
You really liked her.
I did like her a lot.
Yeah.
We have a history with her, you and I, with some of her songs.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
We may not love country music, but we are a cowboy sweetheart.
We are. And pretend to yodel.
You know, what's the difference in real yodeling and fake yodeling?
I don't know.
Because I feel like we did a good job, so I feel like we were yodeling.
I really want to try it.
I feel like I maybe can still do it somewhere deep down.
Yodelay. Nope.
Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
Not too bad.
We could fine tune this.
That's just voice cracking.
We're just pretending we're going through puberty, that's all.
Doesn't count as yodeling.
I think we sound great.
Let's see. U2. I've been to.
Yeah.
I feel like I've gone to a couple U2 concerts actually.
I saw them once.
And Eddie Vedder came out.
I was at that one.
You were at that one?
Yeah.
It was amazing because I love Pearl Jam. And Eddie Vedder, I always said it is my musical boyfriend number one, meaning not that like he's my boyfriend and I want to marry him or anything, whatever, gosh.
Mm-hmm.
But that I just love his music and his passion and when he sings and I want to play with him sometime.
Yeah.
And I also thought that way about Dave Matthews. But Carter Buford is such an amazing drummer and has a skill that I can just admire. I don't think I could ever. Both of them would be really intimidating, but like deep down inside, I'd be like, this has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't you see Eddie Vedder one time at a movie theater?
Yes, actually, it was outside Seattle. Paul and Dorothy took Scott and I to Beauty and the Beast play.
Mm-hmm.
And he was walking outside with his daughter, and he had like his fedora on. And then Scott's like, look. And I'm like, what? Huh? And I saw him, and we both made eye contact. And I've never been like starstruck before, but I was like, you can't see what I'm doing. What am I doing? Explain it. Like my eyes.
Her eyes are big, and her mouth is open, but words aren't coming out.
Yeah.
She might start squeaking.
And then he kind of. Yeah. And then he did this little like shrug smile, like, I know what you're thinking.
Yep, it's
you're
me.
thinking it's me, and you're freaking out inside right now, aren't you? But I also didn't want to freak out because he was with his daughter, and I didn't want to like break that moment with him.
Like he's just trying to do something with his daughter.
Yeah. And I didn't want to be all like fangirl, like, and then that would draw a crowd, and then him and So it was just like this moment of like.
Maybe he appreciated that, and he's like, I really, that was like my number one fan girlfriend because she respected the time I was with my daughter, and I can just tell she plays drums, and if I see her again, we should play together.
That is exactly what he was thinking.
I know.
That's awesome. Yeah. Ben Folds is another concert we went to. That was probably another one of my favorites because we were like, was it the Moore Theater?
Where we met him?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we were like down right in front.
Mm-hmm.
And like the speaker was right there. I mean, I love when I go to concerts, I kind of love being like in it.
Yeah, me too.
Like in the music. It's hard for me to like sit. I mean, as I'm getting older now, I'm appreciating like having a chair to sit in.
Right.
But
I still want to do that. I still want to be up in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you feel the bass in your heart and you're just like,
you are part of the music.
You are part of the music.
Yes.
That was awesome.
I've seen Ben Folds a few times. He's awesome.
And I think I've seen Ben Folds 5 and then just Ben Folds as Ben Folds.
That's cool.
And there was just like I saw Dave Matthews Band and then Dave Matthews with Tim Reynolds.
Right.
Um, what are some other concerts you've been to?
I've seen Brand New
Oh yeah.
many, many, many times. The last time was just this last summer. That was pretty cool. And I hadn't seen them since 2016 before that. But yeah, I met him one time actually at, no, it wasn't a solo show. Because he also did solo stuff too that I went and saw him for. But at one show, he did, there was like a separate room off to the side of the stage. And during the opening band, there was like a table and you could go through and meet him. And Eli and I were just sitting, Eli's my husband. We were just sitting like off to the side in that room, and I wasn't gonna go get in line. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stand here and just stare at him. I'm just gonna watch all these other people meet him and just be in the same room.
Because that's not creepy.
Right, it's not creepy. Eli's like, you are going to go meet him, go get in that line. And he bought me a t-shirt and he's like, have him sign it. So I get in line and finally gets up there and he goes, hi, I'm Jesse. And I said, I know, me too.
Okay, my starstruck doesn't feel as bad.
So embarrassing. And he shook my hand and I'm like shaking. I'm like, why did I say that? Why did he say that? Obviously we know who he is.
You're like, did he know my name?
Right. I'm like, he's gonna remember, oh, that one girl named Jessie. No. But then my husband, he like leans forward and he goes, she's trying to play it cool, but she is freaking out inside right now. And I'm like, shut up. And then the guy behind us the guy in front of us who'd already been through kept talking to him and like leaning over me. And the guy coming up next in line, so I was like oddly in the middle of, yeah, but I got to shake his hand and he knows my name as I know his.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that story.
Thanks.
Makes me feel better too.
You took me to Dave Matthews.
I did.
You did. Because I hadn't heard much, just a little bit through you, and you were like, you need to go experience it at the Gorge. And Brandy Carlisle opened, and she's local.
She is.
I was in the same grocery store as her one time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I didn't see her. Someone told me later.
Oh.
Well, I saw someone with the hat. Later I put together who it was.
Gotcha.
Anyway, but that concert was great, and I remember that it was a girls' trip because Charlie was a baby, and it was all the way in Eastern Washington, and so Mom went with us, and she stayed in the hotel room with Charlie while you and I went to the concert. Thank you, Mom. That was very sacrificial of her.
It was, because she loves Dave Matthews.
She loves him.
And concerts, too.
Right, but she loves us more.
I think she does.
Yeah, and she was still happy to go with us. That was so fun. That was such a fun trip.
That was a lot of fun. I think we also did we also go to Coldplay together when they played at White River Amphitheater?
Mm-hmm.
I was like cool. Before they were they were just starting to get popular.
They hadn't gone off and done their whole big techno-y, like, collab house music-y. I don't know, they kind of went off in a weird way, I feel like. I don't really love their new stuff anymore. It's boring to me.
Is it?
Yeah. But yeah, we saw them before that.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was fun. Mm-hmm. When that first came, the amphitheater, I'm like, I want to see so many concerts now because it's so close to us. And there was like the first year, and then I am finally going again.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've been there a few times. I like it. It's nice because you don't have to go into Seattle, and
yeah, it's
nice in the summertime.
I think Gwen Stefani.
Yep.
Went there too. We saw her.
Yep, we did. That's right. Was it No Doubt, or was it her alone?
I feel like it was the time when it was just her alone.
That seems right. Did you go with me and Katie and her sister to like it wasn't Jingle Bell Bash, but it was
with Avril Lavigne?
No, that was just a separate concert.
Oh, we did that together.
Yeah, and Blink-182 opened for her.
Oh.
That was cool.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I've seen Blink-182.
Nice.
My Chemical Romance. We went and saw together.
We did, when they were small.
Mm-hmm. And then I got to go see them just this last year.
Lucky duck.
That was pretty awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah. At the Lumen Theater, right? Is that the big... Which one is that one? It's the big stadium.
They're two right next to each other.
I'm getting confused.
T-Mobile is the other one.
Yeah, no, it's Lumen Theater.
Or is T-Mobile Lumen Theater?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
was cool. He actually, I was surprised with how much energy he still had after all these years, especially not performing for so long and then coming back. I was like, dang.
It'd be impressive to have done it this whole time and still be good, but it's also more impressive to not have done it this whole time and still be so good.
That's true. I saw the Luminaires last year with Head and the Heart, and we're gonna go see Head and the Heart again with Brandy Carlisle.
Cool.
Toby and Donna are taking Scott and I for our anniversary.
Aw.
In a couple months.
That's exciting.
In Portland. So I'm excited for that. So the couple big ones that I saw that I feel like was just a dream, and it's hard for me, like even when I was there, I'm like, this is happening, but it doesn't feel real. Like an out-of-body experience was Prince. Like I don't even feel like that was real.
Why don't I know that you saw Prince?
I don't know.
What?
It was kind of like one of his last tours, and it was so crazy.
I didn't know that. Or I'm probably sure I did.
Yeah. And then
that would be mind-blowing.
It was, and I was remembering, like, this is talent to a whole new level. Like, it's flawless. Like, it just felt flawless. I felt not real. And then another weird out-of-body experience was Neil Diamond.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And not so much because he was flawless, but I think it was just because I had grown up hearing his records with Mom.
Yeah.
And here he is, still alive, singing, and girls are still flailing themselves at him.
Kind of surreal.
And the audience is still singing all the songs. And it was really, really cool to be a part of, but it also doesn't feel real.
That's cool.
Some local bands. We saw, Paul and I went to go see Mudhoney when they were
fun.
When they were first starting. I think that's all I can remember. Oh, I know. So then, you get married, then you're paying tickets for you and your husband, so things get more expensive.
Right.
So concerts kind of, and then tickets went up big time, right?
Oh, so it's a completely different thing.
And then you have babies, and then you're like, okay, well, now I'm spending my money and my time on my babies. So then you try to mix in music. So I gotta say, I went to quite a few Casper Baby Pants concerts.
You know what? I have that on my list because I think that still counts.
I think so
and
too.
Like, even if you can't be an adult going to see the presidents of the United States of America, you can still go to Casper Baby Pants at your local library and you're still cool, okay?
100%.
100%.
I agree.
We were there together.
Yeah.
We know.
And I was like all clapping along and like playing, and he came up to me afterwards. He's like, dang, you were doing like halftime against that. That was pretty cool.
I forgot.
I was like, oh, drummer. not like professional, but just like, I play here and there. So that's how.
Do you know any better?
I saw him once. we had a moment.
Yeah, we could jam.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they get you. It got us by.
Yep. Because we just always need an amount, some kind of amount throughout our whole life. Anything we're doing of like music or
art outlet. Yeah. Yep.
And now our kids want to go see concerts, and my kids are wanting to go see concerts that I want to see, and I think that's really, really cool and really, really fun to enjoy some of the same music as our kids.
I do too, and I actually love that they have music that they listen to that they've introduced me to, and I'm really enjoying that.
Same here.
Like, there's a YouTube. I think he started off as YouTube. Jake Jivick.
Yeah, Lyle showed me him too.
Yeah. That Sydney showed me, and I feel really bad now when I go back in time because I think he did tour and he was like in the area.
Yeah.
And she presented it to, I want to go see a YouTuber perform, and I'm like, no, we're not going to go to a concert of a YouTuber. And now that I've heard his music, I'm like, darn it, I should have gone.
Yeah.
So next time he comes, I
feel like when I heard about him, it was shortly before he came through too, and then he came through and I was like, oh man, we could have gone to that. That would have been something. Yeah. And
then now she wants to see My Chemical Romance, which before I was trying to get her into it and she wasn't interested until your kids were interested and showed her it. It's like, it's not cool if Mom shows me.
It just has to happen at the right time,
I suppose. Oh, and we're going to go see Evanescence.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a throwback.
That will be.
There's someone I never got to see, but definitely wanted to.
Yeah. I feel
like... We're going to dress up.
Oh.
I mean,
thought that
dress cool.
Oh, yeah. Cool?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. Like her. Like Amy Lee.
Sure.
Okay.
No, wait. That might be weird. I don't know. What if they think we are her? They, as in the crowd.
Yeah. Everyone's going to be swarming around us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, you were trying to say something.
I don't remember.
Dang it. I do that to people all the time.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
It was about Evanescence, though.
Evanescence. Oh, yeah. I remember. It's like all of a sudden this year, all the things that were popular when we were younger is coming back out again to see. And some things I didn't get to see. Yeah. Some things I did see and was like, man, I want to see that again. Like we recently, now I'm going into the plays thing, but we recently saw Riverdance, right? Because it came back. Well, it was like 30-year edition or something. Yeah. Very similar, a little bit of difference, but not really. Right. And then the Phantom of the Opera is coming back. Right. And Les Mis is coming back this year. And, well, I feel like Evanescence is a comeback. Mm-hmm. And My Chemical Romance feels like a comeback. What else? I feel like there's a bunch of things that are like showing up in
I don't feel old enough for that to be happening. Like,
wait,
I thought that when...
What are you saying?
No, it's... How are you? It's usually when I've witnessed, like, you know, like, there's the kind of person, like, the mom who still wore blue eyeshadow from the 80s. Mm. But then it comes around again. It's cool, but it's not cool if she does it still because, like, she's too old to, like, redo it. But I think trends are changing now. Like, if it looks good and you feel good, just do it. Who cares about
blue eyeshadow?
No, I'm not saying that. Unless you want to. I support you.
I've never been a blue eyeshadow person. No.
But I'm just saying I think that it's weird and cool that all that stuff is coming back. Yeah. But we're still cool enough to, like, genuinely still enjoy it and wear it. And
is it hard to not be like, back when I was...
I do find myself saying that, and I cringe because I'm like, I'm not that old.
Well, it wasn't really like that. It was more like blah, 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 blah. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any other concerts that you've been to?
I have a whole bunch.
Oh, well, let's keep talking, girl.
I saw the Yeah Yeahs. They were super fun.
That would be a fun one.
Very energetic. I don't remember who played with them, but yeah, I did there was like a Aussie Invasion tour, and it was The Living End and Jet, and do I have it written down? There was a third band. I don't remember, but I met The Living End. That was cool.
I liked them. I remember liking their music.
I saw Maroon 5 at the Puyallup Fair when they were not big yet. Like, they just had that first album out. Red Hot Chili Peppers at End Fest.
Oh, yeah.
There was lots of bands there. I don't remember who else, but they were the best.
I feel like maybe they came to White River Amphitheater, too.
Yeah, that's where the End Fest was. Oh. And I remember thinking, there's so much... Like, I already loved them, but live, you could hear the bass so much more. Like, it was so much funkier hearing it live. It was really, really cool.
And their drummer, Chad Smith, I kept thinking he looked like Will Ferrell. And then there really was a skit about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I went to him, too. I think I went to that.
Yeah, I think you did, too. It was a whole big group. Harvey Danger at the Crocodile Cafe was one of my favorite concerts. Yeah? That was really, really fun.
Where's the Crocodile Cafe?
Seattle. That's all I know.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about the one we went to, too. That I won tickets to.
Oh, yeah. Christina Perri.
Yeah.
That was really, really fun.
At the... What was that theater called?
I don't remember. I remember what it looked like. I think I had never been there before.
I hadn't either. And they had mermaids in the bathroom stalls.
Yeah.
Neptune. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, carry on.
I saw Kings of Leon at the Gorge, which was amazing. They're one of my favorites. Avril Lavigne, already said that. Schoolyard Heroes, they were local and smaller, but they were really cool. I saw Post Malone last summer.
Oh, that's
with
cool.
my cousin Aubrey. It was so much fun.
That's super cool.
It was great. It was a great, great time. And then I also saw Pierce the Veil last summer with Car Seat Headrest and Sleeping with Sirens. And
I feel like I'm really bad at knowing names. But if you play the songs, then I'll be like, oh yeah, I know that.
I thought it would be fun, since we love music so much and we love sharing things, is once in a while we could, like, share a song with each other. Or like we could assign it. Like, okay, this week I'm going to show Vanita blah, 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 blah. And then people can go listen to it too. And then on the next week, we can follow up and I can be like, how'd you like it? What'd you think?
Huh. Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah. And then it involves people too.
Yeah.
You can ask me back or...
I like that.
It doesn't have to be every week. Just a thing we can do.
Okay. There's a lot of pressure.
No pressure.
Okay.
I think I mentioned everybody online.
Did you?
Oh, the Vines. The Vines were the other people with the Aussie Invasion tour thing.
Mm.
And they were really drunk and it was sad.
Mm.
Oh, you know who else? When I saw Brand New in 2016, they played with Modest Mouse. Mm. And they're also local. They're from Bellingham. And I don't think I realized that was really sad. I really like Modest Mouse, but the singer has his demons. And like there was this period where he left the stage and it wasn't toward the end, like we could tell it wasn't done yet, but he was gone for so long. Mm. It was like a little more than halfway through the show.
And he sure wasn't like he had IBS or anything, right?
He came back out and he was just gone.
Oh, that's sad.
It was really sad.
That's too bad.
No, actually we did leave because Brand New was opening. Mm. And then Modest Mouse came out and I was with my friend Melanie and we were like, we're just gonna go. I wanted to see them, but this is just too sad.
That is sad.
Yeah. And that's common.
Who else?
A lot in that.
Yeah, I was, see, I'm horrible with names, but My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, Gerard Way.
Yeah, I know he's had his problems, and I'm afraid for him because, you know, like addiction, they say there's triggers, you know what I mean? And I'm afraid for him to come back and be in this lifestyle again. I hope it's not a trigger.
Right.
For him.
The touring and
yeah,
everybody else is doing all of the things all the time. Yeah. I think his wife goes with him, which hopefully that
You showed me that clip where he like looked at her.
Yeah.
And that was
little interaction with his wife from the stage.
Yeah, that was pretty cute. Yeah, hopefully he's all past that.
I hope so.
It's just a scary thing. Mm-hmm. It's sad. It's hard with the entertainment world that's so heavy into it.
Yeah.
I mean, even Elvis, right?
But it'd be cool if like he comes back to it and like he can just fully enjoy it without that whole thing and like really do what he wants to do with it. But then I think people struggle too with like, well, I can't be as creative if I'm not using or drinking or doing whatever. But
yeah,
it's just not true.
Yeah.
For most people, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
You shouldn't have to suffer that much for the art.
No. And I feel like my best pieces that I come up with are like in my sleep. Mm-hmm. And I wake up and I'm like, oh, I need to like write this down. It's so amazing. And I fall back asleep and I don't remember it after that.
I hate that.
Yeah.
One time I had this dream. I still remember bits and pieces of it. Like it was so vivid. I remember where I was living when it happened. And it was this whole epic like Broadway play like in the streets of France with like tunnels and gates, and everybody in the family like had these different roles, and we were like carrying like torches in the streets.
That sounds amazing.
It was like a Les Mis kind of vibe.
Very epic.
Yeah. And I can still see like tiny little images of it.
Were we all like singing and stomping and
it was a musical,
dancing?
yes.
Yeah? That's awesome.
I know. And I'm like, I'll definitely remember this in the morning. I did not.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to go over my list again, make sure I didn't miss any performers.
Kelly Clarkson.
Who, you or me?
Me. Oh. I was just trying to say it like that.
Oh.
That quote.
Didn't you see Taylor also?
No.
You've never seen Taylor?
No.
I was about like, girl.
I feel like I did. I was there every week on the Grainy live stream on YouTube. Yeah. It's okay.
I'm going to see Ed Sheeran in summer.
Fun.
Yeah. It was Sydney's like top 3 people she wanted to see, and last time he came I didn't go, and then it was like, because he's too famous now, so he's too expensive.
Yeah.
And then I had regrets, and so then when I saw he was coming and there's still tickets and they've not been bought up all yet, and then resale value was way sky high, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get him now. Because the other person that I really wanted to see that happened to was Chris Stapleton. I really wanted to go to that concert, and I was like, oh, this week we're a little bit tight, I'll wait. And then by the time I had a little extra, I got hopped on and everything was sold out. And it was like double or triple what it was. It's so mean. People are so mean.
They
what
are
are you
so
doing
mean.
trying to make a living off of the poor?
It's weird when it's bands too, for example, like Brand New, My Chemical Romance, where we used to see them at small places like I'm blank, the Showbox, and tickets were like $30.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now they're like $150 for a nosebleed.
Yeah.
Times hard. 4 if you want to go with your whole family.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nice for them that they got big and popular, but it's also just how the ticket.
Well, and I wonder how much they actually get of that.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know how much they make from touring.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're not hurting, but you know, there's like in medical field, we'll charge for something, and then you break it down to how much the actual person gets from doing that service, and it's like,
wow,
nothing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, we're going to put up a list on YouTube, because I don't think I can do it on Spotify, of topics, and we'll try to do like a voting thingy that you guys can get on there and click what you want us to talk about next time. How do we tell them our YouTube site?
It's at Our Time to Talk -C6R.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It just threw on random things at the end. Maybe we can change that.
I don't know. We don't know what we're doing, guys.
If somebody knows, tell us.
Or if it's cool, then tell us that too, because we'll just leave it then.
Right. Maybe they'll be like, wow, what's that mysterious thing? It must be some inside joke from their childhood.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. We didn't say all that prior stuff.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. I don't know if you're talking to them or me, but I'm thanking you.
All of you. Yeah, thank you. By the way, you are a really good listener.
So are you.
And I feel like this is actually what I just needed, someone to listen to me.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're welcome. I think this is cool because we like talking to each other, but you do also like have something to say. Like, I want to say it to more people. So we're having a good conversation with each other, but we're also getting more message out to other people that we want to talk to. But we don't have time to talk to everybody. So this is just a cool way to be heard.
I feel like it's kind of like a journaling in a weird way too. Like I always want to journal. In fact, I started one a while back, and it was like 1997. I don't know. It wasn't that year. Like, why I should journal. Well, I feel like I have a pretty interesting story living through blah, 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 blah. And people might want to read my experience. Mm-hmm. That was it for my entry. And I never went back to it.
I've done stuff like that so many times.
So I feel like this can serve that purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm excited about having people and interviewing people too.
Me too.
As we get going here.
Yeah, that'll be really fun.
I don't think we have any celebrities, but...
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait till we track down Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Eddie.
Or Jesse Lacey. If you're listening. Just kidding.
Just kidding, not kidding. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.